lower bracket of the playoff stage at the DPL-CDA Season 2 tournament, teams Invictus Gaming and PSG LGD met in the match for life on July 25. On the first map, in a clash of two strong Chinese teams, a fairly standard pick from IG was shown, to which their opponents responded with an unusual choice aimed at 5 vs 5 battles. There was a lack of good stance with a small cooldown. Not only the choice of heroes was surprising, but also their placement in positions. So MK went to the bot lane with the support of Pak, who are opposed by DK and Mirana. On the top lane, Void, assisted by Titan, collided versus Enigma and Clockwork. Lina and Pugna fought in the center. It is noteworthy that Xnova could not find a use for himself either on the lane or in rotating around the map. The first active actions from the supports of the LGD team took place already on 6th minute. Going out together to the mid lane, they tried to help Pugna kill Lonely Lina. The instant help from IG support heroes ended with the first blood made on Clockwork. One of the first uses of massive ultimates on the side of IG was not well conducted. A good chronosphere from Fly on 11 was not successful. The problem was that Mirana could not find a position to use Sacred Arrow, and the result did not continue keep Enigma under control. Using Black Hole, offlaner of the Radiant side destroyed the enemy carry, and help from the supports allowed Mirana to finish him off. Continuing to build up pressure on the map, LGD passed through an unstoppable stream on the enemy ranks. But the fact that in addition to a good start from Lina, DK and Void did not sack too much along the net worth to consolidate in a big advantage over the opponent. The last one did not participate in fights and gained gold with the help of Midas. As a result, already on 20th minute, IG had a phenomenal fight. Taking advantage of the fact that Pak and MK are gone, the Dire went on the offense and caught Enigma near the Roche pit. In a few seconds, DK and Mirana did not leave a wet spot of opponents offlaner. Although Clockwork and Pugna tried to help, both were killed within 10 seconds. The revived Chalice entered the fray next, and despite the support from Xnova, who used buyback, went after his mid laner, not having time to kill anyone. The last survivor was Pak, who, after a not very successful Dream Coil, tried to escape, but mobile Lina and Void did not allow him to escape either. As a result, 5 LGD players died and sharp turn of the game towards IG. Although the Radiant tried to regain their advantage, the scuffles became much more difficult. For every death from the player of the Dire team, several of the opponent's heroes had to give their lives. Already by 32nd minute, thanks to this fight, IG's advantage was over 17,000 gold. The last attempt to change the course of the match was a fight in the forest of the Radiant. Trying to kill Mirana through Dream Coil and Life Drain, LGD wasted important spells but did not achieve their goal. But the opposing team played well. The counter-initiation from Void onto Enigma ended with death of the latter. Even the use the Cupify did not save, a large amount of magical damage was dealt. Having also lost Puck, the Radiant called GG, realizing that it's impossible to fight with their hero selection against so many cores that have gained their critical mass. In the second map of this confrontation, both teams decided to strengthen their picks with a good team fight. LGD took Phoenix and Axe, who was selected to defend Supernova. In response, IG showed off Tidehunter, Spectre and Elder Titan. The first blood was drawn already in the second minute. Mirana lost a large number of his points, jumped after ban to stop flask duration, but did not calculate the damage from clinks and was punished for such aggressive actions. Despite the rather calm standing on the lines, Mirana's good actions are worth nothing. Even though Kaká died 3 times in less than 5 minutes, his actions distracted Ben's attention. As a result, Tai did not stick much alone on his lane while getting his 6th level as quickly as possible. Although there were skirmishes through the initial stage, none of the teams could gain advantage. But by the 16th minute, thanks to the pressure on the map, LGD started to take the lead in gold. Punishing the opponent for every mistake, the Dire continued to increase their superiority up to 27 minutes. The beginning of the end was an unsuccessful initiation from X. 11 tried to turn off JT from the upcoming fight as quickly as possible, but good regeneration and Kraken Shell saved IG's offlaner from death. In turn, the opponents did not hesitate and with the help of her splitter destroyed X. And although because of this Spectre was surrounded by opponents, it also had its effect. All stuns have been used on Fly, and although Radiant's carry died, but in revenge due to good Ravage usage, Dragon Knight, Klings and Bane were gone from the map in a matter of seconds. Realizing that one cannot give the enemy a chance, within a minute LGD again went on the attack. Attempts to kill Storm and Titan were only half successful. Emo managed to move closer to the team, and when the enemy nevertheless caught up with him and the latter was gone, he did not sit there for a long time, instantly using the buyback. Deep in enemy territory, Axe and Phoenix passed away. The only one who tried to rectify the situation was Bane, who killed Mirana, but he also did not manage to leave the battlefield. The last nail in the coffin of this game was the fight on 30th minute. Having lost Klings before this and giving the enemy an advantage in the form of the Aegis of Immortality, LGD decided to arrange a battle in Radiant's jungle. But because of the fact that Radiant's heroes were entering the fight one by one, the outcome of this battle was foregone conclusion. Consequently, having bought the crafts to zero, IG began to increase its gold reserves, and the presence of strong artifacts against which the Dire could not oppose anything put a fat point. Although LGD did not give up, their actions showed either the concentration due to loss of morale or an attempt to do something unusual. One of these maneuvers was Death of Decay without buyback outside of its base. Moving too far away, the mid player of the Dire was caught by Storm Spirit and Spectre, who was ultimately stopped X from using Dagger. After the loss of such an important character and the central side, Dire realized that they could not continue the match and surrendered.